Collins Xavier is with me in the studio. Thanks again for joining us, Collins.
Thank you.
Give us a bit of an idea what your current situation is.
Well, situation is getting better, but like it's still as tricky as always. You know, German bureaucracy, the long time in the unexpectedness. Right now, I got like something from the immigration where I have like 2 months to present why I can't go back to my country and something like that. So like it's still, I'm still on the verge of would they say yes, would they say no?
Oh, so if you're not able to put up a good defense of why you want to remain here, then what happens?
I don't know. That's the thing.
Yeah?
Uncertainty.
You're not sure?
You're never sure.
I mean, we're going to dig a bit more into the dynamics of you deciding to go home or not, compared to other Nigerians that you know. But I'm assuming you've been in touch with your family back at home. Do they understand the exact situation you're in?
No, I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say they do.
Now that's interesting. Why don't they know what you're going through?
I mean, like the regular someone has gone abroad. There is nothing else. Like there's nothing else disturbing. You just know the person is abroad. They don't really know what happens abroad or what you go through. I think it's not even in my place to like let them know. I think.
Really? Why? I mean, they do know Russia attacked Ukraine.
Yeah,
and there's a war going on. Have they found out even if you're doing okay or not?
Oh yeah, they know I'm doing okay. Like
okay.
I mean, I got a place to stay now. I can feed myself, and yeah, I think that's the thing that matters the most. So yeah, I don't think they don't need to know about the whole German bureaucracy.
That's interesting. Now, I did say earlier we're going to find out your plan if somehow things don't go smooth here, if you want to go back home or not. For now, nothing is certain. You studied law, right, in Ukraine. You were within your first year, right? Yeah. And then this war happens in Ukraine, and now you find yourself in Germany. Where's optimism coming from as to continuing your law?
Well, it's basically just the hope, because if you try to look at it from like the bad side is like people don't see you beyond the fact that you're like a refugee. I studied law. I also do fashion design. I am also into singing, acting. I could dance. I'm a model. And people don't see that. They just see like he's a refugee or she's a refugee. And it's not something that someone wants to always put their focus on, because at this moment, the only thing you can do is just be optimistic about it. That's why I'm like still trying to go to school. I'm still trying to like try relive again, you know. So that's where the optimism comes from.
So quick one on this. If you don't get a chance to continue studying law, what's your next option? Modeling or?
Yes. Oh. I would definitely do that. And I'm also like into acting too. So
I see.
Yeah, that is one of the reasons why I want to get into like the UDICA, acting, fashion design.
I'm beginning to feel a little bit intimidated. You seem like a coat of many colors, but we'll jump into that off screen. Now, here's the thing. Many people are wondering or asking. Nigeria's government officially, gave a statement. They say they are welcoming all Nigerians that fled the war, right? That they're going to put you back in school, back home. But you just have to accept to go. You decided not to go. Why is Nigeria not an option for you?
It is one thing for a government to like tell their citizens to come back, and then it's another thing for them to tell them to come back and then give them a path for them to continue on, right? So like, if you're telling students to come back to Nigeria, come back to what actually? There's been months of university strike, like literally since the war started. All federal universities in Nigeria have been on strike. That is one. So students can't even go to school. Two, the economy is getting worse by the day. Even with the war happening, it's not just affecting just Ukraine. It's also like it has a global impact, right? It has a global impact with Russia and Ukraine and even Africa. So the things keep going up, and it's worse for everybody.
It's a fair enough point, but I mean, the economy is bad everywhere. I mean, you're feeling it here in Germany. You're not in school anyway. So some would say, well, why wouldn't you want to be in the comfort of your home with your family, surrounded by love, eating the food that you like, and why would you just want to remain here, hustling?
Exactly. So being surrounded by love doesn't really it doesn't really
pay the bills.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't. Being surrounded by love doesn't pay the bills. It doesn't put food in the stomachs of 8 people living in one house, right? So like, I feel me going back is just going to be like an extra burden. I went to Ukraine to study, right? I went to like achieve something. Going back without achieving what I went to do doesn't make sense to me. So why do it if if you could also avoid it and also still like try something else, something new.
Okay. I wish we had all the time to dig into all the questions that I have, but I think we'll leave it here by letting you give a message to the young Africans out there, particularly those that fled the war in Ukraine, and maybe hearing from someone like you officially the first time in a while. What is your message to them right now? I think let's make you look into this camera and tell them.
At this point, it seems like everything is actually unsure. Everything is totally out of lines. But if you can just look for something that you feel like would give you that hope or revitalize your like energy to like keep going on. Restarting is never easy, but you got to do it. I mean, like, and to everybody who like experienced the war, you're like part of the like really few who have experienced both a pandemic and a war at the same time. Not many people can say it, and you're still surviving. So why not just keep going, you know?
Thank you very much, Collins, for that. And I wish you all the best, obviously, in how things go. It's a long wait, but I hope things turn out good for you.
Thank you.